the news so far about this is not very promising. In fact, NASA themselves estimate that a single launch of the Space Launch System will cost up to $2 billion. And that's not even including development costs. Meanwhile, SpaceX's upcoming Starship rocket not only has a larger payload capacity, but it also costs significantly less. SpaceX is hoping to bring down the cost of Starship launches down to just $2 million. But even if they underestimated this amount by 100x, a Starship launch will only cost a tenth of the price of an SLS launch.
The reason Starship is so much cheaper than SLS is because Starship is just a husk. As others have pointed out, I'm not the first to say that. It's just fuel tanks and 3 engines. Now, the real Starship would carry 100 to 1,000 passengers, depending on what Elon Musk says in any given day. And it would have 6 Raptor engines instead of the 3 on the test model, or the test version. And the base of the Starship, the Super Heavy, for the first stage, would have 28 Raptor engines. Any one of these Raptor engines goes wrong and the whole thing explodes. So they can't get 3 right yet. So Starship is a long way off. Starship will likely wind up costing just as much as the SLS anyway, given its size and complexity and what its goals are. Getting to Mars, that's not going to be cheap. Getting past Mars, which Elon Musk has stated he wants to do, that's going to be astronomically expensive. Don't get me wrong, I wish Elon Musk and SpaceX the best with Starship. I just don't think it's going to work, at least not anytime soon. I think Elon Musk is successful in a couple areas, like the Falcon 9 rocket and Tesla, but in other areas he's just kind of a snake oil salesman, in my opinion.